Do you ever stop and wonder about the strength of your mind, how it impacts your daily decisions, your reactions, and your overall life? Well, it's time to delve into it. The power of the mind is an incredible force, shaping our reality in ways we often don't fully comprehend. A strong mind can be your greatest ally, navigating you through life's ups and downs with grace and resilience. It's the silent driver behind your decision-making, your reactions, your determination, and even your ability to embrace change. On the flip side, having a weak mind can lead to a host of challenges. It's like trying to sail a ship without a rudder, leaving you at the mercy of life's turbulent currents. Weak-mindedness can manifest in various ways, from lack of self-control to an inability to handle criticism, and these traits can significantly hinder your journey to personal growth. To better understand ourselves, let's explore the 9 signs of a weak-minded person. First off, a weak-minded person often struggles with self-control. This struggle can manifest itself in various aspects of life. It could be as simple as making impulsive decisions, like splurging on a shopping spree without considering the financial implications. It could also be an inability to resist temptations, such as reaching for that extra slice of cake even when they're trying to maintain a healthy diet. Or it could be a lack of discipline, failing to stick to a regular exercise routine or procrastinating on important tasks. Each of these scenarios demonstrates a lack of self-control, which is a telltale sign of a weak mind. Lack of self-control, thus, is a clear sign of a weak mind. Secondly, fear of change is another telling sign. It's a common trap that can hinder personal growth, leading to stagnation. Change is the essence of life and provides the chance to learn, grow, and adapt. Yet the fear of the unknown can be paralyzing, causing people to hold on to the familiar, even if it's not beneficial. It's like being stuck in a comfort zone, a place where nothing ever grows. A strong mind, on the other hand, embraces change and views it as an opportunity. Moving on to the 3rd and 4th signs, lack of resilience and over-reliance on others. A lack of resilience means an inability to bounce back from life's setbacks. It's like being a tree that snaps in the wind rather than bending and swaying. This sign of a weak mind can often lead to feelings of helplessness, despair, or even depression. Now let's explore over-reliance on others. This is not about seeking help when it's genuinely needed, which is a sign of wisdom. This is about depending on others for emotional support or decision-making to an excessive degree. It's like being a ship without a captain, always at the mercy of the wind and waves, never charting its own course. These 2 signs highlight a weak mind's inability to cope with hardships and its dependence on others. But remember, every mind has the potential to become stronger. It's all about cultivating resilience and learning to trust oneself more. A strong mind is resilient and values independence. 5th and 6th, a negative mindset and inability to set boundaries are notable signs of a weak mind. Imagine a clouded sky, heavy and gray, obscuring the sun. This is akin to a negative mindset, where the clouds of pessimism and doubt hide the brilliance of positivity and optimism. It's a state where one constantly expects the worst, sees problems instead of solutions, and views the glass as perpetually half-empty. This mindset restricts growth, hinders progress, and can lead to a diminished sense of self-worth. Now let's consider the inability to set boundaries, a common trait of a weak mind. Imagine a city without walls, open to any and all. It might seem inviting and inclusive, but it's also vulnerable to exploitation and harm. Similarly, when we do not set boundaries, we risk losing our self-respect and allow others to take advantage of us. We overextend ourselves, sacrifice our needs, and eventually lose sight of our own worth. A strong mind, however, maintains a positive outlook and respects its own boundaries. Lastly, lack of critical thinking, being easily influenced, and inability to handle criticism are the final signs of a weak mind. A mind that doesn't think critically often falls into the trap of poor decisions. It takes things at face value without questioning, leading to misguided actions and regrets. On the other hand, a person who is easily influenced is like a ship without a rudder, swayed by every wind of opinion. This susceptibility opens doors to manipulation, as they often believe what they're told without considering the source or the motive behind it. Lastly, a weak mind tends to view criticism as a personal attack, responding defensively instead of seeing it as an opportunity for growth. Criticism, when taken positively, can be a powerful tool for improvement. However, a weak mind often reacts negatively, leading to unnecessary conflicts and stunted personal development. A strong mind, in contrast, thinks critically, stands its ground, and accepts criticism graciously. To recap, the 9 signs of a weak-minded person are a lack of self-control, fear of change, lack of resilience, over-reliance on others, a negative mindset, inability to set boundaries, lack of critical thinking, being easily influenced, and an inability to handle criticism. These signs reflect the inner struggles that many of us face but often fail to recognize. Each of these signs is a manifestation of a mind that needs strengthening and nurturing. A lack of self-control, for instance, indicates the struggle to manage our impulses and desires, whereas fear of change represents our reluctance to step out of our comfort zones. Lack of resilience and over-reliance on others, on the other hand, are signs of low self-confidence and an unhealthy dependence on external validation. A negative mindset and inability to set boundaries are signs of low self-esteem and a lack of assertiveness. They can lead to a life of dissatisfaction and regret. Lack of critical thinking, being easily influenced, and an inability to handle criticism all point to a lack of mental strength and a susceptibility to external influences. Recognizing these signs is the first step towards personal growth and mental strength. It's important to understand that these aren't inherent traits, but habits that can be changed. With conscious effort and the right mindset, we can overcome these weaknesses and transform our lives. Remember, the mind is like a muscle. The more you exercise it, the stronger it gets. So, take charge, strengthen your mind, and transform your life. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more insightful content.